Welcome once again to a spookifying horror-filled episode of The Brony Show. We are at the spooky number of 645, because no show should be going on this long. Even Family Guy probably thinks we're insane. But, nevertheless, we shall continue to haunt you with the next of Brony Community. But I'm not alone. No, we are also joined by a wonderful group of ghoulies here to talk about the Brony community as well and provide insight. We are joined by Count Stallion.
Where's my blood?
We are.
Or sugar-free people.
I believe the sugar-free blood is right next to the gluten-free mummy cookies. And we are also joined by Deathlight Productions.
Hi.
He's already half dead, so he's getting there. We're also joined by DM21.
Yeah, it's getting cold up here.
Don't worry, that's just the grave coming for you. We're also joined by Zombie Toakoi.
You think your pots would hold out longer, but they don't. I just lost another arm.
Sorry, we bought all your parts from Timu. And we're also joined by the spookiest person ever. The person that can talk about any anime, and that terrifies even me. Suki-sama of the Otaku Ascended.
What do you think about Family Guy? It got renewed again.
Oh my god, that's more terrifying. How? I mean, The Simpsons, fine, but they were a cultural icon in the 90s.
How's that? I'm a walking...
Okay, so yeah, because their latest renewals from earlier this year. Renewals encompass the now 16th through 19th seasons of Bob's Burgers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's like. Then again, I can't forget what they qualify as a season now in American side.
Good point.
24th through 27th seasons of Family Guy, and of course the record-setting 37th through 40th seasons of The Simpsons.
Jeez.
Also, apparently, American Dad's coming back for 20 to 23.
TBS, or are they moving him back to Fox?
Back to Fox. Yeah.
Wow. Jeez, American Dad got bounced around more than The Critic. Jeez.
So, and yet it's still alive.
I'm very surprised by that. Next, we're gonna revive the Cleveland show just to.
Yeah. This is all, I guess this was all in line with the the upcoming Disney moves with the streaming platforms and stuff too.
Big surprise. Anyway, let's go ahead and go on to a show that actually had the balls to end at some point. We of course are talking about the Generation 4, my lord. Okay, let's just go. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Brony Show.
Oh damn.
Well, depending on the fan art. Anyway, But yes, everybody, welcome to the show, and today we are going to be talking about an interesting game that popped up fairly recently, in fact. Okay, what the hell is... You know what, I'm too scared to actually look into that further, so I'm just going to walk away. We are going to be talking about a game that actually recently popped up over in Steam and is currently in playtest mode, which apparently is... is even earlier than pre-release or beta stages. This is where they're trying to prove that the game functions. So yeah, this is the early stuff. Project 117, which is basically a combination of Fallout Equestria and Haunted Tunnels of Death. So basically, we're gonna go through a haunted vault as a pony. In a game that's on Steam right now. I don't know if anybody can go in the playtest, but I was able to get into it, so hopefully if you find it interesting, you'll get a chance. But before we do all that, we of course need a chance to let ourselves get loosey-goosey, maybe have a little bit of drinkage, and talk a little bit about what's on our mind and thoughts in our head. And we also do that with a good old dash of pumpkin spice and wub. So I'd like to ask all of you, as we do every spooky season at this time, what's up, Bronies? Okay, I guess that's it.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I've been sick lately.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that. That really does suck. I mean, they apparently work into the ground, so I'm not too surprised, but that still sucks.
Yeah. Oh, you can tell you're getting old though, because I got excited because I spent $30 on a single pair of socks.
You know what? Maybe it's because you're getting old, but at the same time, I have found the comfort of really good sock wear lately, or want to again. I had the comfort of good socks, but I had to drop them out because I needed to wear compression socks for a few years now because of leg issues, which I think have finally gone away. But sorry, I didn't mean to bogart you. Please go ahead.
It's fine. But these are just like almost 80% just wool, first off, which is really nice for what I do because my boots are just solid leather with steel.
Ooh,
they got
wow.
no insulation.
Oh wow, that's
So yeah, I was like, ooh, 80% wool, and they are thick and padded. Oh, you can just walk around the house like they're slippers, honestly.
oh, jeez, you're making me jealous. I actually do want to get those socks now. But
You got a Kyle Ranch near you?
actually, we did. I think I know where one is nearby, somewhat nearby.
If you go back into their footwear section,
Mm.
it's like $37. Well, not $27, and it's like the hiking socks that's like 74% wool.
Dang, huh? You know.
Yeah, and they are marked as max comfort, I believe. So.
Ooh, that sounds awesome, and yeah, I know we're gonna get into like old man talking territory here. Sorry, everybody, but this is the stuff you're gonna have to deal with at some point in life if you have it at some point. But
look, I go to the chiropractor every week because my joints are so messed up. So.
yeah, and I had, like I said, I had to wear compression socks because of leg issues, which I actually did do a test. I think yesterday. Yeah, I actually did a test yesterday. I wore normal socks, and I didn't have any issues. So I think I might have. I'm kind of hoping that I might be done with the issue. But the problem I discovered is I mean the socks I was trying to wear are like over 10 years old, and they don't wear very well anymore.
But yeah, these are boot socks, so they're a little bit more looser than you're probably used to. Just so you know. But that means they can probably slide perfectly over your compression socks.
I don't think I need that many socks in my life.
I double up my socks in winter, honestly. So.
Fair enough.
Because, well, I work outside all the time. It's like, and most of the time when I'm working, it's like -20 all day.
No, yeah, you gotta have a reason to double and triple up the socks, man. You're outside all the time. I'm just sitting down at a desk. It's a whole other annoying kettle of fish.
Yeah.
Man,
But I'm saying, if you want comfort, those are pretty good socks. So.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm with you on the. Oh man, I can't believe I'm getting excited over really weird things. I actually bought an immersion blender and food processor the other day. Actually, no, you know what? I finally took the plunge. I have a Costco membership. Oh my god! No, seriously, it's kind of interesting because I'm trying to just use it for supplementing staples and getting bulk supply of things that I would eat on a constant basis. So I'm not like going after 20 things of ramen soup, of bowl ramen soup, not the little packets thing, but yeah.
Just make it yourself, yeah.
Yeah, just the just like toiletries and flour and rice and frozen veggies, things like that. So yeah, it's kind of interesting doing that, but at the same time, it's like I go by through the dishwasher and I'm just like, oh my god, there's a Cuisinart and it has a food processor and an immersion blender. I've always wanted an immersion blender so I could try to make real mayonnaise by myself.
I'm already mostly there because of just how my stomach is anymore. I pretty much have to make all my own food now. So
it's less my stomach and more my taste buds just can't handle the crap that they're serving nowadays. Or it feels like they're serving crap nowadays. I don't know if I've just gotten better or if it's gotten worse or both.
just go with it's gotten worse. Make yourself feel better.
I'm pretty sure it has gotten worse. I'm not, but at the same time, I have gotten better about cooking and seasoning properly. So yeah, I can run circles around most food places now, which is, it sucks, but at the same time, you know, like, I mean, why go to KFC when I can fry it myself?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, old man talk.
Old. Anyways.
Yeah, old stupid old man talk. I am.
Now for the young man talk. I modded a 3DS, and it is awesome.
Oh yeah, you're.
Oh,
yeah, I heard about
awesome! That is amazing.
It runs anything from the original Game Boy up to the 3DS, as well as the NES up to the N64, as well as some like Sega stuff like Dreamcast and whatnot.
Honestly,
it all works pretty well.
none of that surprised me, just because I did see what they did put on the eShop for 3DS, and all of that kind of falls into line for the most part.
Yeah, but after you hack it and stuff, you can unlock so much more performance out of it.
Oh yeah, no, you can do some crazy things with consoles that you really mod out. I mean, that's why it's why an emulation system, you want to have it as a Linux base and not even a Windows base, because
Yeah.
Well, you talk
like,
about a rogue ally, it tells you everything right there.
One of the big examples is the N64, because everybody complained like, yeah, I download the emulator on my stock new 3DS and it lags and it stutters and you can't play anything on it. I'm like, what are you talking about? I just did this, made it so more okay, yeah, so yeah, it drains the battery faster, but I put a bigger battery on it, it's fine. And I get a crispy 20 plus frames a second, even in Mario 64, running through the water and stuff. So.
You know, the funny thing is, you say 20 frames per second. I can imagine some tech gamer out there just screaming, "Why is it not 60?" You know, just like, why is it not going so smooth that I can melt butter on it?
Yeah, but it doesn't ever drop to low 20. And when you're turning on normally, it can go up to 30 plus. So
nah.
It works perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Especially for old games like that where they were standardly running at 24.
Oh yeah.
But my eyes can't see below 30. If it's below 30, then it ain't running fast.
Yeah, well.
All right. You know, I'll do a little bit of wub going on with me. It's honestly hasn't been much going. Actually, this is stupid. You know what? We're just gonna keep talking about really stupid things that we're getting excited for, even though it sounds like old people excitement. Like I got a stiff bristle push broom to finally sweep out my garage of crap.
Yes.
No, I needed this for the longest time, because after my garage collapsed several years ago, there's been so much crap at the bottom of it, because, you know, they fixed it, they replaced it, fixed it, but they didn't clean up the site afterwards. They just put up a new one and walked away. So there's all this crud under it. And when I'm talking crud, there's also rusty nails. And so far, there's been 2 incidents. One I can confirm is my fault, is because of this, and one I'm not sure, but it would easily fall under it, where I had one rusty nail that actually went through my shoe. It pushed up against my sock, but it didn't puncture anything, so no damage there. But dang, if that didn't freak me the hell out. Especially these things are like dirty red rusty. They're bad.
Oh god
rusty.
damn.
They are Tetris.
Hospital visit immediately.
Yeah, they're bad. It's bad. And I just recently had a tire issue last week, actually, and it started to deflate, and it was because of a puncture. I never got to see what the object was, but you know, I would bet money that puncture probably came from my parking overhead. So, you know, I got a stiff push broom. Decided to give it a quick couple of pushes on some of the sediment that's been there, and it's pushing it all away. And like, oh my god, this is what it feels like. No wonder people like to work on their houses.
There's nothing better than a stiff brushed push broom.
Yeah,
I love them so much.
Yeah, so unfortunately I haven't had a chance to really clean the overhang just yet. That's going to be a Wednesday project, but Yeah, no, I'm very happy and excited to do it. And it even got some of the crevices in my sidewalk that a lot of weeds were growing through, but I think I might actually be able to dig them out, which is even better. So, a little bit.
Second, I would recommend, just for safety's sake, get a magnet on a stick
Nah, I'm
and
good.
run it around.
I'm good. No, seriously, I'm just gonna brush that thing spot clean anyway. I mean, I mean, the worst thing I'm gonna have to make sure I don't walk on the lawn in bare feet for a while. I'm pretty sure of that because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna. Well, it's like a small back lawn strip area that I never walk in, but yeah,
Yeah.
still caution. But at least I don't have to worry about puncturing a freaking tire or my shoes when I'm trying to go to work. So I'll take that. Anyway, you know what? A lot of crazy talk there. Right. Well, one good thing. So, people already know I'm an old timer when it comes to internet. People, I'm old. It feels like, yeah.
Second, we are among the ancients. You don't have to.
Yeah, but I'm the
Are you
ancient of
old?
ancients. I was there when the books were written. You know, I'm kidding. But anyway, I thought I'd share a little bit of that's cool, a success with one of my virtual yoga classes. Now, just a little bit of fun here. A lot of people know that with yoga, with virtual VR headsets and stuff, they basically kind of tell which way you're facing, dependent on both where you're standing and where your height is with the headset. Now, so you know, if you're suddenly turn your head over to the left or the right, the virtual reality avatar you're using is probably going to turn left and right with it because it knows that you're moving the headset around. Now, I was doing a bend over yoga stretch. You know, basically just stand up and you bend down as low as you can go. I ended up going so low that my avatar actually started to freak out and started to think I was facing the other direction back, and so just kept switching back and forth.
You were doing a literal glitch. You were glitching yourself.
I basically 180'd myself just by bending over, which, yeah, I know that seems silly, but I mean, that's in my case, it's like a huge accomplishment because that's even further than just being able to touch my freaking toes. Granted, yeah, I'm still fat, but you know, I'm getting, you know, I'm seeing improvements in myself, and I like that, especially at my age. Cause, you know, sometimes, you know, you did get older, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to let yourself fall apart.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
don't
I'm
be like
falling apart on my own.
Yeah, exactly. Many people are already doing that by themselves, and just had to throw that out there. All right, I don't got anything else at the moment. Anybody else have any other quick what's up, Brony, before we go ahead and get on to the news?
I've had a terrible week, and let's just leave it at that.
Fair enough.
Sounds good. All right, let's go ahead and move on then. Well, doesn't sound good, but I get you. All right, pony conventions. Fortunately, looks like PonyCon Countdown is still hasn't updated recently. There has been talk about another group that is looking to do another pony convention list of upcoming conventions. We may see about getting our hands onto that if they do. Because unfortunately, the thing about PonyCon Countdown, and I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of a little upsetting in a way because, you know, in the fact that I want to do a podcast and I want to let everything have a fair amount. There are some pony conventions that aren't listed here because obviously there's feelings. Not great feelings, but there's feelings. But anyway, well, that's just something I just wanted to throw out there real fast. PonyCon Holland is coming up this weekend over in the Netherlands. So another convention for our friends over in Europe. That's going to be, it looks like a lot of fun. They are getting things ramped up and ready to go. It looks exciting and so much fun. I really hope that they have a great time over there. And the next convention that that I'm aware of anyway, it's going to be Ponyville Cider Fest. And yes, we are now at the countdown. Starting tomorrow, we will have a month or less. Every day ticking a little bit closer. We're already working on trying to get a fourth roommate for our hotel room so we can try to split costs. But yeah, and we're waiting for the announcement of the bar trots so I could try to get a pass for that. But otherwise, I'm looking so forward to this. I love this convention. I really love it so much. I have so much fun. It's always great time just being able to hang out, see all the crazy fun merch, get some cheese and beer. Just it's just such a wonderful vibe. CMC is losing his mind. I don't blame him. I'm doing the same. I got so much to prep for. I just remembered something I completely forgot about. I'm gonna have to do something too about that. But anyway.
Meanwhile, I'm over here just being like, oh boy, I'm going to Cider Fest. La 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 la.
You're the only one because, well, at the same time, I mean, I don't think you're doing anything other than going, aren't you?
I'm staffing, but beyond that, no.
Yeah. I mean, I'm doing meads. I'm trying to get things set up. I think the only time after this, the next convention, which is planned for HarmonyCon, that's probably gonna end up being my screw it. I'm not doing anything con. Literally, I'm just gonna get myself over there, and I'm just gonna enjoy the weekend to the best of my ability. I'm not even gonna worry about taking mead with me, mostly because there's a very good possibility I might end up having to fly Frontier.
Yeah. Also, we don't have party rooms unless you want to do the wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, I mean, you don't have the open party rooms, and I get that. And it's not the wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You just call them private parties. Which it's pretty much exactly what they are. Private parties. I mean, technically, so does Cider Fest. They don't have public party rooms. They just have private parties.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since you can't really have public party rooms in the hotel area, unfortunately. But that's a whole nother kettle. So, yeah, we got that coming up. A couple weeks later, we have the Heartswarming Club, which is looks like it's going to be a fun little holiday treat for people in Ithaca. I honestly wish I could go, but it's both a good distance, so it's expensive, and it does cost money. Well, money at low space. There's just it's a little too much of things I can't surmount without lots of sacrifice.
Also, you learn more and more that America just basically took a lot of other places' names and said, now it's in America.
What? No. That's not what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about that.
I'm just saying it's in New York.
And I thought Ithaca is in the one in Greece.
No.
I know.
But what?
We have a coal dust in the pre-show chat.
I'm so happy. That is awesome. That is actually awesome to hear. My brain's melted. Anyway, just to also iterate here, making a quick confirmational announcement on this. The next con that I'm going to be going to after that is NACON. I am making full on attempts to go to NACON. I do want to go.
I wish you luck.
Me too. But I mostly want to go because I scoped out the area. It is literally just an 8-minute walk away from where the original BronyCon convention was being held in the Baltimore Convention Center. This literally will be a return to where BronyCon ended. 6 years later. Well, 7 years really. I think that'll be awesome. I think it'll be fun to even just go back there even if it's just one more time. See if the candy store that we used to frequent is still there. Go to Johnny Rockets for another burger. Maybe even go check out the Ripley's place that I never got a chance to.
I am sad I didn't get a chance to see Ripley's, believe it or not.
Huh, you have every opportunity if you try to go to NACON.
Yeah, that's my build-up for Everfree.
Fair enough. But yeah, NACON is especially since there's no more BabsCon anyway. It's a good opportunity for me to try to target it. So, but yeah, since it is in Baltimore though, I got to be ready to at least spend a pretty penny in regards to travel. But I am looking forward to it. And any kind of current drama aside, which I'm not going to get into, we're just going to go ahead and move on at this point. Let's go ahead and talk about... Oh, that's weird. Isn't this supposed to be... Sorry. I'm just checking things here because things seem to... Oh, that is...
If stuff went crazy, then I don't blame you.
Not less crazy and more like it, did I accidentally click something here I shouldn't have? Okay, maybe I did. You know what? Fine. What? That's why I have links to everything in the show notes. So we're gonna get started off with talking about this with more pony swag. Unfortunately, it looks like we're in a unique position where not only is really cool pony stuff coming out in another country, it's another country that unfortunately somebody is decided to go into trade war with. So we're probably not going to see any of this stuff, or if we do, it's either going to be hidden in a way to basically make it almost like illicit goods or expensive as all hell to get, which sucks. But we can at least admire it and get an eyeful of what could have been and what may be something to try to go after in the future once things have finally eventually settled down. But yes, a giant pile of pony merch has been revealed for China in 2025 and 2026.
Just remember, be pirates, look at eBay.
Yeah.
Well, also,
The first look at eBay, and also the vendor halls will sometimes surprise you.
Yep.
well, also the fact that the Native Americans are like, no, we will make a corridor to get stuff from Canada to the U.S.
Well, yeah, but it's still expensive regardless. It's still a pain.
No, I am not denying that, but I'm like, there are gonna be means.
Anyway, yep.
Wow, those look great.
Yeah.
Ah.
We got these awesome little plushie figures that are going on here. We got little mini figures that are starting to pop up with a little more cutesy chibi design. A lot of Twilight in those. Got little potion bottle ones there. Or I think they're like dream bottles. Because you have like angel coming hair. You have Pinkie Pie. Just kind of dozing there. It's a box.
What's in the box?
I don't know.
What's in the box?
I almost want to believe that these are cookies over here, but they probably they're just plushies.
That'd be fun if they were, though.
Oh yeah, no, they would look like surprisingly good cookies somehow. Just like, ooh, I want a nibble. Give me a
Gingerbread and icing.
yeah. A lot of plushies, a lot of figures. Oh, here we go. Got some cards, some books, clothing. Lots and lots of stuff. There's so much stuff here. It really does remind me of way back in the early heyday of the G4 fandom.
Yeah, this honestly feels like about 5 years after the show got started.
Yeah.
Where it was really in the middle of the golden years.
Yeah, everything was going nuts. It's just so cool.
Yeah.
Hatsune Miku's in the box. Probably do have Hatsune Miku there.
Hatsune Mika Pony.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like mostly plushies and toys, but you got a little bit of everything. And I want to try to get a closer look over here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, that was a good camera.
Yeah, that is a very good camera. Thank you so much for a good high-quality shot. There we go. That's a perfect... Okay, I'm good. Sorry, I didn't grab the bar right.
Watch it for the plot.
But
You
yeah,
know you watch it for the plot. That's why they covered them up in the picture.
Little pony scenes, little peek out windows. Just a lot of this is so awesome to look at. It's just you can really see that at least some effort got put into here. I'm not gonna say a lot of effort, but definitely they did put some, which is honestly better than the most cases I've seen.
Yeah, what we mostly got in America.
Yeah.
For official stuff.
Yeah.
Indeed. Jeez.
Yeah. By the way, buy ponies from ET and Symbiote. They're
Yep.
good. But yeah, no, just so many awesome things. It's so exciting and so fun. But there's gonna be stuff that we're basically gonna be on the lookouts for and hope that it pops up in conventions and for cheaper than what we're probably gonna see it for. Which really is gonna suck. Anyway,
I smuggled this from China, $200. But it's a keychain. I know.
I know. You should see what the plushies are going for. For figures. I had a furry sell their fursuit for a plushie.
That would be insane.
And probably more accurate than I'd like to believe. Pony Venom, maybe. Also, Chinese Chow Tai Fook jewelry. I pronounced that horribly. I'm sorry. They brought the gold. They're bringing golden pony accessories to market. I have no idea. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Looks like little golden pens. It doesn't look like actual gold though. They feel like they're made
It
out of
looks like
plastic.
plastic.
Yeah, it looks like painted plastic in some cases. Though,
Yeah.
prove me wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
It does look really nice.
From looking
though.
art makes it look like real gold. The actual pictures, it's just plastic gold.
At least some of it does. I mean, like these promo pictures, they just look so freaking artificial. You actually look at the pictures of the things, though. They still look like pretty artificial gold, just not as like plain gold as if to put it. But yeah,
I've never really liked gold too much, but at least for personal wear. But that's because of my hair color and stuff. I'd look a lot better with silvers.
Wait. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, really?
1G? No, is that actual? Hold up.
0.1 gram.
I've seen stuff like this before too, where it's like, hey, here an actual gold plate, an actual gold coin. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Let's see. Carat stamp percentage pure gold. If I'm reading this right, and that is what I think it is, that is up to 99.9% pure gold.
Yeah, very soft stuff.
Yeah,
very
no,
soft.
that
explains
is
why it's in
out of our
plastic.
range.
That's why it's in plastic. That might explain why they have it wrapped in plastic like that. But if that is actually pure gold, we might have to make a few apologies. And oh my god!
Well, I wouldn't think that would be gold though.
I don't know either, but now I have to question things a little bit.
No, I'm wondering too. It's just like,
Well, it could be gold coated, not 100%.
No, gold coated. It still has to. It's. I don't think they can
But you
stamp
still-
gold plated like that.
But you still have to have like a card or something telling people that it is actual gold. That's part of the thing, though. You'd have to have an authentic piece of paper that says as much.
Yeah. But it's one of those things of it is a jewelry thing.
Well, yeah, it is
Therefore-
jewelry, which is why I'm taking it with a grain of salt, but I'm not discounting it immediately either.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't surprise me if it was actually pure gold, but it would also surprise me if it was pure gold. Because could you imagine? I got a pure gold Twilight Sparkle necklace. My God, I don't know where I would go from there. Where could you go from there?
Oh, you'd just be spiraling at that point.
Yeah.
Downwards. Oh, your poor bank account.
Gold plated cutie mark.
What bank account?
Sparkle.
Exactly. It's dead.
Yeah. It died.
Gold plated cutie marks. Anyone?
Ooh, gold-plated cutie marks. Ooh. Spoiled rich. Seriously though, the designs are still pretty good though. I mean, the figures maybe not so much, but I mean, if they are gold-plated, fair. But these things actually do look really, really good though. I would have no objection to getting one of these, even if it did cost me a little bit more. Oh, let's face it, it would be a lot more.
I just kind of wish it wasn't in like the tacky plastic that it's in. If it was like in a tighter plastic or something.
Yeah, if it was like metal or something like that, it would be more
Yeah.
secure. But
And
then again, they don't want kids throwing them like ninja stars.
That's not gonna stop them.
No,
Oh, it's not gonna stop them, but it'll cause less damage.
Let's see. Oh yeah, no.
Plastic will,
Okay,
I mean.
apparently, Chow Tai Fook jewelry is considered a bit of a luxury brand in China. So
okay, so it's highly, yeah, like 63 to like almost $400 for some of this
Wow.
stuff. Okay,
yeah, this may end up surprising us a lot.
so it could be actually got gold plating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Still, I guess we'll wait and see what happens with that, but that is still very interesting. Well, let's get off of the merchandise and let's talk about merchandise.
let's get back on the merchandise.
Let's talk about merchandise that we don't have to dream about and hopefully won't cost us an arm and a leg. But the Caillou English version of the collectible card game is now available in English.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, but how much is it?
Well, let's find out. From Crossing TCG, they are currently selling it. You can't buy single blisters anymore. Those have already sold out at the moment. So that tells you a lot.
That's not a bad price though.
Nope. And it looks like they basically scale to accuracy. So 6 of them would be about $24.
Yeah, they're showing that way.
And a full-on box is
What?
almost $100.
Yep.
But it is all there. It is available to buy right now. And these are the English versions of the Caillou cards.
Damn, I might need to actually get one for one of my paychecks. Because I do love cards. That's one of my weaknesses.
No, I absolutely do too. I might actually try hitting up my local gaming store, see if maybe if there's any luck there before I try picking it up here.
Yeah.
But
I would
yeah,
doubt it though. At least with my trading, with my shops, I would doubt it.
yeah, maybe too. But I've been surprised by them before, and they do carry pony here and there. So
Well, it's like you're in a city though. You gotta remember, I'm going to clear out in the country.
good point. Absolutely a good point. But yeah, in any case, yeah, they got collectors and playables. I think these are the collector versions, so they're not playing cards. I mean, do you see anything that indicates that you can fight with these guys?
No.
No, these are definitely
You
the
can
trading
use them as
cards.
stand-ins. So yes, you could actually just.
Fair enough, but
Just
yeah,
have
no, I've actually seen these designs enough to know. Like you can see right there at the top right the URs and all that. These are definitely the trading card versions.
Yeah.
And it also it tells you everything here. Like you got 30 rares, 7 super conglomerates. I don't know. I don't know what all the different insignias are, but yeah, obviously you got a lot of different types. Though I find it funny that you have more super secret rares and rares. But then again, I don't know if that's what SSR actually stands for. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that and I just went, there is far too much and there's too many tiers.
But also, like, I've got used to this because of Yu-Gi-Oh! They do a similar thing.
Oh yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, the cards are out there
I'm
now.
glad I got Yu-Gi-Oh before that mess started.
But anyway, yep, the cards are out there, so now there's more pony merch to go after, everybody. Get your wallets ready. Next, the top 10 pony music of September has been released. Once again, I shout these out because it is a great way to find out about music in the Brony community that is still going on. Whether familiar musicians, new musicians, music you may have not been aware of, just finding out if the favorite of the month got in there. There's a lot of reasons to check this out. I'm always going to encourage checking it out because music is one of the big things that keeps the fandom alive. And you don't believe me, basically HarmonyCon basically just like centered around the music of the community for the most part?
Yeah, like HarmonyCon, at least what I've heard, has always been just kind of like more of a music fest versus anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is very much music centric, as well as the Reap of the House of Bells. Okay,
As well as which I believe recently they just finished sign-ups for that, so we should be hearing from them what the the music is going to be for that.
I was just watching Violet play Hades 2 this morning.
But yeah, music is a big thing. Please be sure to check these out. You might be surprised. You might find something that really grabs you and you can really run with. It's absolutely worth it. Next,
Indeed.
I got a couple of things in regards to the 15-year anniversary celebration of Generation 4. But yes, another massive art collab was popped up, and it's actually kind of funny.
Yep.
But yeah, 40 different pony artists popped together to make a giant art collab to celebrate 15 years. Sorry, my throat just decided, yeah, you've talked too much. You're going to suffer now.
Well, you gotta remember we're getting into winter, and we get dry winters, so.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I hope I'm not getting sick again. I just got over that last week. No.
But yeah, it looks like it's actually two different images here, if I'm looking at this right. But yeah, you have this one right here and this one comprising, that makes a lot more sense with 40 different artists. Apparently their Twitter post was supposed to have a list of all of the artists here. However, I can't pull it up because I don't have a Twitter account anymore because Elon can. Anyway,
I do not blame you.
But anyway, yeah, a lot of if you want to check it out, please be sure to do so, especially if you still have a Twitter account. You can find out some of the artists that are here, and it looks like a lot of great artists. These are some really good ponies. Really amazing ponies, in fact. So I probably got some really big, some really big name artists in here for this.
I was like, I recognize some of them, but there's a lot of them I don't recognize, which is impressive for me at least.
It's actually a cool thing too. If there's artists you don't recognize and you like the style, now you have somebody to follow.
Yep. It's also just one of those things of, guys, there is always going to be new blood in a fandom, especially one like ours.
No, there's always new blood in a healthy fandom.
Yeah.
As if the Bronies keep bringing in new talent and new people, that's a healthy thing. And it's very important, in fact. Because when a fandom grows stagnant, that's when a fandom can die.
Or when fans stop making arbitrary rules that don't make sense and are just for their comfort.
That's stagnant.
Stagnation.
Yep.
Yeah, stagnation is the death of creativity.
What is it? Death of horrors, or death of horrors, not a well, a horror is a vacuum too, but
there's a lot of things I don't like.
Nature doesn't like nature never stands for, nature always goes for change or something like that. Basically, it's natural to change, for things to change.
Yes, it's very natural.
Change is the way of nature. Stagnation is the way of human.
No,
ooh, look, pointy.
Not even humans like change. It's just some would rather not.
We don't like change, but it's necessary.
I don't know. I know some people that love change, but at the same time, if you're too afraid of change to allow it to happen, then it's going to happen regardless. You just won't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I love change. That's why all my vehicles are weird. Anyways,
getting back on track here. Sorry, we went off on a tangent. We mentioned this last week. I'm mentioning it again. There was a Friendship is Forever 15th anniversary zine that was made once again to celebrate 15-year anniversary of the Brony community. This is on Google Drive right now for free. You can download it right now for free. Lots of artists, lots of amazing content. I haven't had a chance to look at any of it, so I am sorry. But it is. I have it downloaded on me. I'm going to keep it archived, and I am going to take a look at it at some point here in the very near future. And I mean that in all honesty. I do want to look at this. I've unfortunately been burying myself and trying to get a lot of other stuff done. Nothing that I can talk about in What's Up Brony, because most of it is just little projects and other things. But still getting things done. But yes, check it out. And now, of course, as I mentioned, we are nearing the holiday shopping time, and it's also, news has gotten a little bit light. We took a little longer on that one than expected, but we also took quite a long time in What's Up Brony. So we're still going to be talking about two content creators out there that have some amazing merch shops to check out. First off, I want to talk about Sappy Moon. Or Sapphire Moon. But they make a lot of great Brony art. And along with that, they also make some great merch. Namely, the one thing I love the most about them at the moment, because they always have some awesome things that come out, is the badges that they've been making.
Oh, yeah.
Some of you may have seen these badges at some of the conventions, but if you haven't, they are well worth it.
I just really like the IC one. That's a fun one.
Yeah. But no, I got the Twilight Coffee Addict.
Man, that's even an emote in one of the servers I frequent.
Yeah.
A lot.
Got Judging, Eepy, Hangry, Slightly Unhinged. Got so many.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't love a socially anxious? Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That so many awesome
anxious
badges.
girl.
And of course, for
Yeah,
all of
that's
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the badges alone, absolutely worth it. But they don't have just badges. No. They also have plenty of art prints, as most artists tend to have, but still really cool. Oh, that's the other thing I got from. I literally have a sticker of this art print that I'm going to be putting onto my debit card when they send me a replacement one. Because mine's due to expire in a couple months. So that I got to get
Sounds
that.
like a plan.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I just have it sitting there and on my shelf, just like, I'm ready. Just get that new card and you get to put me right up there. But yeah, got stickers. Oh, I love the stickers too. I absolutely love the stickers.
Turbo Granny.
And of course, let's go into some of the crazier things. You got sticker books and sketchbooks. A little bit of both. Notepads and sticky notes. Oh, is that where that? Oh, cool. I mean, they got so many cool things here. They really have a little bit of everything. So yeah, no matter what you like, I'm sure you'll find something that you absolutely love and is absolutely worth taking a look at. So yeah, they get our shout out for today. Please be sure to check them out. Maybe, buy a couple of things, maybe for a friend or even for yourself for the holidays. Really, really awesome stuff. Again, this is in our show notes to check out. Another person I want to shout out, and I feel bad because I shout him out. I think this stuff is awesome. I don't think I've bought anything of theirs in a while, and I hate myself because I always see it at a convention like, oh, that's really cool. I should buy one of those before I leave, and then I blow all my money on everything else.
You monster.
I feel terrible every single time, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to try my absolute best if they're at Cider Fest to buy one of their things. Because I do think that they are awesome. But Earth Pony Creations.
Yes,
Wow.
Baron Ingle.
Well, they partnered Baron Engel with a lot of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, like all that artwork is by Baron Ingle, and then they translate it onto a computer so they can laser etch it all.
Yep. But yeah, Baron Engel artwork on some awesome wooden slats that you can put up on your wall. These are fairly good sized slats too, but it is really beautiful to see this artwork on a piece of wood that you can put up. But along with that, they also have pony cutouts, little figures that you can just have up that you can put on your wall. I think they've had keychains at some point or other things like that. But really awesome.
I thought they looked like standees, the plastic ones. Plastic behind them.
I think some of them can't. I think you can't have a standee option, but I think normally they don't have the standee there. That's just so that you can actually. He has them leaning up against standee, so you can actually see them. Got some cool
puzzles.
Got some wood puzzles that are pretty cool, and they also have some random things like they're the only people I've ever seen that has the Izzy Moonbow wrap hat, along with a pair of shades to go with it. I did get this. I absolutely got this. because a unicorn horn is a unicorn soul. But yeah, absolutely check them out. Check out their awesome merch. Oh, they also have the Argyle pendant, really cool. And they also have some other things that are kind of not quite wooden, but still really cool, like the stained glass LED display here.
This
Really
just
love
reminds
this.
me. I need to go and just buy some more prints and well, not prints, but like artwork from Baron Engel at some point.
Oh yeah.
Because he actually has an online shop too, where it's like, hey, all the artwork that I've drawn and doesn't have a home, we can find it on this website.
Throw me a link. I mean that in all honesty. I would easily throw that into next week's check out this vendor.
I need to find it. It's been a hot second.
You should throw it into the Discord when you have the chance to Deathlight.
And I'm sure he will. I'm asking him nicely. No, but yes, really, check it out. Anyway, with all of that, it's finally time to move on. We're done with that. Let's go ahead and go on to our content creation. And our content creation comes with a challenge that we give every week. It is our weekly challenge of the week, and we call it the challenge of the week.
And this time, I'm not the one fetching the others.
Wow.
Wow. I can't do that.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, now we're just making a
See,
mockery.
I just don't breathe through my nose to do that. It's
Wow.
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 Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Squidward. Okay, our challenge of the week.
I'm always listening.
Our challenge of the week.
I know you're always listening.
Our challenge of the week was vampire. But we also had a protest initiative challenge.
That's right. The protest initiative challenge this week was 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 the protest initiative challenge this week.
Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Wow.
Yeah. It was grave.
Yes.
I think the records got scratched there.
Well, either that or he hopped tracks.
Nah, I didn't hear anything wrong. Something normal to me.
Yeah.
I didn't skip a beat.
You made a grave mistake.
But yeah, once again, I've been trying to do the Ponytober arting. So once again, I maybe had about 45 minutes to draw this all up all together and color it, even remotely.
Blah.
Oh gosh, Circuit, do you remember the old age of Tumblr of the 30-minute challenge?
I don't, but I don't want to
I
remember
do.
something like that.
Yes.
That scares me.
I remember it very clearly.
The one thing I didn't remember, but okay, so the 30-minute challenge does still exist as a Tumblr page.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's still around. It's not active. It hasn't been active for a very long time, but it's still there, and you can still find it. I found it one day, and I forgot that the 30-minute challenge did not have a safe for work and not safe for work version. It was just all on the one Tumblr.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And I was like, that's right. Tumblr was like that.
It's not what it used to be, and then it wasn't, and that's why it died really painfully, and then they tried to bring it back.
No, it's never died. People just stopped going there.
It's
then
pretty
defeat-
dead.
That's pretty much death. Well, I mean, it's not as lively as it used to be.
As the person who still goes to Tumblr on a regular basis, it's actually pretty nice. It's just kind of more chill and mellow these days. It's got a lot of writers and stuff. There are still some artists that post there fairly regularly. And, like, there are people who like retro stuff. And there are a lot of memes that circulate around that have been circulating for, like, about 10 years. But they're the good ones that surface back, and then it's fun to see them again. It's like, oh, man.
Tumblr is very bohemian now.
Do you even know what that means?
Very autistic focused and rather chill, and a place that people congregate with similar interest.
Oh, I thought I meant of Bohemia.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
I don't know. I'm actually not sure if he's right or not. But
It really,
But anyway, yeah, I drew CMC as a vampire coming up from the grave. I even had a little hiss sound that was supposed to be coming out, but I forgot it. I literally finished getting this all drawn up when I only had a couple of minutes left for work. Granted, it's also been because I've been trying to do an anatomy character study that I got from Mount Canyon. And also, again, I've been doing Ponytober, which has taken up a lot of my energies and efforts, but we'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, CMC, congratulations. You're Count CMC, risen from your grave.
Give me your blood.
I'm not gonna lie though, even though I basically am not shortchanging, I'm making these a lot more simplified in the way of color. Really am happy to see how much my style of pony figure has kind of started to cement itself some. Granted, I think
Nice.
I wish I made these arms a little longer now that I'm looking.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit, but it still looks good.
Yeah.
It's cute and just feels like an artistic piece going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I do have a bit of a question.
Yes.
So,
What is this?
What? It's a tomb, which is technically a grave, and someone rises from the coffin.
Peter, what is this? Sorry, some people get that joke, but really, I don't. I mean, I get you were trying to go for an artistic interpretation, but it just looks like a bunch of shadows without any clear indication what
Yeah,
anything
it-
is.
It looks like stairs on the one side and a decrepit tree or something.
Or maybe a really weird statue.
The gravestone, I think it is, but
Okay.
I personally appreciate the art that leads to more artistic interpretation. Toa, you have brought culture to our show.
Thank you, sir. Sip.
We should probably kick Culture out. He's been banned from here for a while now. He keeps making weird noises, insisting things.
Muttering in a corner to himself.
Pretty much. I think we found them with a jar of mayonnaise. We didn't ask why. We didn't want to know why, but he had it, and it was a big jar too from Costco.
This is
Hey,
bad for
I don't
idiots.
shame I don't shame the ponies with the giant jars. I'm looking at you, Jelly Pony.
Hey, we didn't say anything about giant jars of jelly. Giant jars of jelly are amazing. We're talking about a giant jar of mayonnaise.
But was
is
he
he
eating
supposed to be
directly?
related to Derpy?
Just let a pony be a little freak.
Was he just eating it directly with a spoon?
We don't know. We didn't ask if we didn't want to know. Anyway, okay. You know, it's still kind of a difference of interpretation, and he didn't just slap his Toa character in there out of nowhere. So, yeah, we'll give him a 7 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
It was so hard for me not to do a Vampire the Masquerade reference because I just barely finished watching somebody do a playthrough of it.
The first one or second one?
Bloodlines. The second one's not out yet.
Actually, it is out. Yeah, it just recently
yeah,
it was just recently released. I might add.
It's actually, well, I guess for him, it's releasing tomorrow, and over in the UK. But yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, wow, that's wild.
But I was like, oh boy, I could make a Malkavian reference.
So I did look up Bohemian, and yeah, it was meant to be a social cultural move. Well, it's ism, but you know what I mean. Social cultural movement at its core, a way of life away from society, conventional norms, and expectations. That is very Tumblr.
I will say, as far as naming a cultural movement after like it just strikes me as weird because like Bohemian can also mean a person from Bohemia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know. Like that's not on you, Toa. That's on society deciding, yes, we're going to name our cultural movement after a group of people in a place that may or may not fit the bill. I don't know. I don't know much about that region.
All right, really
Aside
quick.
from what Feather tells me, because
Whatever you're
Check.
showing here, Circuit, the chat is covering the face of the right one.
You're probably better off.
That is bludgeoned.
oh,
Well, basically, this is one. This was from Kasakai, of course, talking about some of the things that he created for his the Brony Show Soul Calibur video from last week. This was the skeletal inspiration. Yeah, I could tell it's a 90, like an 80s, 90s toy, but that's about it. I have no idea who this was, so.
That is Bludgeon of the Transformers, I believe was a pretender before he got spun off to be a redeco of any tank transformer that would have him.
That's not a
Adam
transformer!
Bonsai-tron. Yep,
No, you on the arm there is the head of a tank,
yep.
which means there's got to be some part that comes together to become looking like treads.
No, that is a reaction figure from, I believe, Super 7, and the tank was an accessory.
Oh, I'm reacting
Oh,
over.
so
Right?
this
What the
isn't
hell?
actually a transforming toy.
But it's
So
based
this
on the
isn't what
Transformer
I would
from
refer
a
to as a
toy.
Transformers toy.
It looks like something out of He-Man. I just don't see Transformers out of this.
You read
thing.
my mind, Circuit.
Hold on,
It's
let
like,
me
what,
get
He-Man?
the actual toy.
Or He-Man, She-Ra. I don't know, something from the 80s in that genre. It just,
Yeah.
God
this is
help me if this
definite-
wasn't Transformers, because it is very weird for Transformers to have a skull face.
I
Yeah,
know.
this is-
There's
is-
actually two, Skullgrim and Bludgeoned.
I
Yeah, this
stand by that
definitely just
statement.
Feels like action figure with a tank on the elbow.
Yeah, it's just to make you know what would look cool? Having a tank as a gun. Boom, dude. Anyway, while we get that figured out, the other character, and he also made mention of this before, the one of the lizard people was designed after Salazar. The one that apparently for some reason Lovander was based off of, which I'm just not going to talk about that too much.
Isn't this a Pokemon?
It's a Pokemon.
Yes,
Pokemon's name is
It's also
Salazzle.
commonly called and
Salazzle.
referred to as Salazzle.
Salazzle? I thought it was Salazar.
Yeah,
My bad.
Salazzle.
Yes, Salazzle.
Salazzle. My bad. I thought it was Salazar.
I
I
have no
don't know why.
Salazar sounds cooler. Sounds like a wizard's name.
Yeah, right? Maybe it was a wizard's name. Maybe I got that from the 90s or something. But, yeah, Salazzle. But, yeah, it was based off of that Pokemon, which is also kind of funny considering ZA just recently released. And pretty much everything you expected to happen with that has happened. By literally. From the Pretender line?
Pretender line. I just put the original toy in content creation so you can grab it.
I hate everything
And-
about this still. And
Hey, that one
he
actually
looks
transforms into a tank.
I still hate everything about this. Everything about this drives me mad.
And if
Yes.
you want the latest version of it,
No, God,
Oh my god.
this is like you know what? This feels like Sergeant Slaughter and GI Joe. It just gets a random pro wrestler in there just for
G.I.
that.
Joe. It's more than meets the
It
eye.
went from a
G.I.
tank to an artillery
Joe.
piece. There's two cannons on there, which is
yes, because it's a
Indicative of
remold of
artillery.
it's a remold of another character.
I hate everything about this. I don't. At least
this hurts.
at least this feels more like a Transformer. But the fact that I know it came from this does not help me. God. Next, we're gonna see Skeletor out there with freaking laser guns. It's just like, I'm Skeletor, the Transformer. No, you are not. No, you're not. Get back where you came from. We're walking away from this one. Still, really cool to see the reference. I'm still in pain over what that was. But as I mentioned, I have been participating in Ponytober, and I've been losing my mind because of it. However, at the same time, I think I finally started to reach an edge of some sort. As I mentioned, this I've been drew this in like maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Mostly because I never drew a sea pony in my life, so I really had to try hard to get this one going the right way.
Now little one.
Oh
do you
my
dare
God, Todd, stop.
Potion.
Do I do
I
it?
will not stop.
I'll make you
You
stop,
dare
Toa.
potion, the little fish.
I know you will, but I'm like, I did not come up with this. This is what happened.
I trust the potion. Drink the potion.
What will potion do?
That's the
Well,
question.
drink it and find out.
What is the
You're right.
potion? What does the potion do? It was supposed to have some bubbles coming up from it, like it was floating down from somewhere, make it a little more mysterious. I forgot to draw the bubbles because I was just trying to get this done.
Understandable.
Yeah.
It's all good.
If I saw the bubbles, I would have thought, oh boy, it's starting to leak out.
Well, that's a fair point.
Well, so you could just solve that by just having bubbles starting from the bottom of it, working upwards.
But yeah, just for clarity, I designed the potion based off of the health potions off of Zelda. That's all. What they actually supposed to do?
I can see it.
Yeah, originally I was gonna go for the blue potion because that's like the big one you want to get, but everything here is already blue. It felt a little too together, so I wanted to clash it.
Yeah, it'd blend in too much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a couple of other fun little artistic things that I did for Pony Timber. This one I basically committed. I committed an act against drawing, which may in itself be considered an act of drawing, if you will. I don't know definition on that one. This was based off of 2 prompts. The prompts being best pet. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wow, that is weird. How did that happen? Best pet, may the best pet win, and glow. Unfortunately, I mixed up the prompts. They weren't supposed to be those 2. One of them was from yesterday when I drew it, and one of them was from the day I drew it. So, but from a different sheet. So I accidentally crossed 2 that shouldn't have been crossed. So I ended up having to cross the other 2 I missed. But
I think Rainbow Dash will be great with the lightning bug.
thank you. I'm so glad somebody caught that. It was a lightning bug.
Now the light on the back end works.
Well, yeah, but that's the one thing I was worried about, that it wouldn't get, that people wouldn't grab that, because I just figured it'd be funny to just have like a little glowing light, like a bigger than usual, but still a giant lightning bug as a pet. I even have a little collar on it there. But here's the thing about all of this: I drew this with no reference materials, nada.
You did well.
Yeah, you did very well.
Yeah, I did very well, but that's also, it's kind of like the combination of a cardinal sin and not. It's weird.
Not having reference material isn't a cardinal sin. It's just kind of like, if you feel comfortable enough to draw the thing without references, awesome. If not, then you use references. Just
I had no clue what I was doing. This hurt my brain. But I'm glad people caught the idea. If people are catching the idea, that's kind of what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta make the drawing and hope for the best.
Yeah.
I like it. It's good.
And another one, of course, celebrate. This prompt was, of course, OC and favorite con. I decided to go with a con that is still around because I did have some really good cons that I really did enjoy, but now they're gone. So Ciderfest is kind of the one that's on the list there now. So yeah, just walking.
Well, I'm glad you've made it so that the can isn't open, because of that angle, it should be pouring all over.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know. I already had the open thing beer right there. The can is just for later. And last one, because this is actually kind of funny. I literally made an OC from random scratch just because of a prompt. The prompt was fandom and mushroom. So I figured, what would be funnier than we get the equivalent of the grass pony. We got mushroom pony. And yep, I even found the name for a type of mushroom, chanterelle, or chanterelle. I don't know how it's pronounced. And got everything
Big
from
background.
why isn't it a griffin to I've already looted it 5 different ways.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Pretty much
Yeah.
is. Let's face it.
Well,
If there
yeah,
is
it's like
Rule 34, you can't
Son-
stop it.
sometimes prompts are just fun because that's actually how I made Pencil Pusher, and it's like her whole design was just around like make your own background character that you can actually see in the show.
Yep.
And that's how we got Pencil Pusher.
But yeah. So yeah, we have a brand new OC out of nowhere, and it is the Mushroom Pony. I'll leave it to your imaginations what that's all about. Anyway, that is it for all of that stuff. Other than the fact that I've also have the cursed knowledge that apparently sheets made out of leather do exist.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, but you say yeah, but why?
Circuit.
Because
Circuit.
people are freaks.
Well, there's a.
Well, you first have to start off with a sheet of leather to make your leather goods.
Well, I mean, like bed sheets made out of leather.
I figured that's
Circuit.
what you meant. I was being a smart.
Fair enough. Anyway,
I figured as much.
well, all right. DM has already gotten on top of this, but I'll go ahead and make the announcement. It's now time for our challenge of the week. This, once again, is our weekly challenge where everybody gets a prompt that can go into the challenge wheel of randomness. We take every single prompt that everybody has. Just a reminder, you only get one. Once that prompt is entered, there is no going back. Everybody gets one. We put them all into the wheel. We will randomize where they are, so there is no possibility that somebody can seed it in somehow. We will make sure everything is random, as random can be. Then we spin the wheel, and then it ends up falling on something where I wonder why, and I end up having to just deal with it anyway. But we still try to make it as random as possible, regardless. Ah. Sorry, we've obviously had some really weird ones to get chosen. I still don't know why to this day. Why is it not copying? Oh, right, my mouse is sucking.
Yeah, tell it not to suck.
No, I literally need to get a new mouse. The left mouse button just keeps not holding clicks anymore at random.
Well, put some more clicks in it.
Let's see. Changing challenge that challenges... What?
What?
I don't know. Kelsey kind of threw an interesting one out there, so I might ask for clarification if he wins.
Pirate Pinky gets the booty.
Aye, Pirate Pinky gets all that she wants.
Changing challenge that challenges you? Yeah, that is odd.
Or it could also be he's talking about the fact that I was talking about how the prompts keep doing random things and I keep having to figure out what they want me to do, so it keeps getting weird.
I just realized that Halloween is next week.
It is.
Yep.
We only have one more Brony show of spookiness before we go to the Brony shows of foodiness.
Ooh. Next week there's gonna be a pre-show. Just so you know,
What?
like
If
a
you
me
wanna
pre-show,
show off-
a me show.
Ooh, me pre.
Whoa, a
if
you
you want to show
show?
off the pictures I took up in the attic of my church, you can go ahead and do that.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
those are
forgot-
pretty cool.
those were really
Yeah.
cool. I did like that. Those were atmospheric
They
as
are.
hell.
Yeah, those three were atmospheric. The rest of them show the fact that we need a stonemason.
Basically, it looks like the building's about ready to go.
No.
This is a 100-old building.
Yeah.
There are parts that just we need to know if we need someone up there within 5 years, within 10 years, within 3 months.
That's fair.
I was about to say in a few months if you didn't.
Oh, it's a challenging challenge that challenges you.
Oh boy, that's a challenge. All right, giving everybody one last moment to get a prompt in if they haven't yet and wanted to do so. Giving it just one more moment here. So, anybody have any Halloween plans yet, or are they waiting for later to make their decisions?
I already
I'm-
have some.
Sorry.
So-
I'm basically going to be chaperoning some nieces and nephews around the neighborhood.
Yeah, I have trick or treat candy ready, but at the same time, I don't know if we're gonna get trick or treaters at all, and I am still slightly debating sneaking over to an anime convention that's supposed to be happening that same weekend, over at the ruins of the old anime convention I used to go to. No, it's just
Do
some
it.
convention that I used to know.
It's every
Aw.
kid.
You know, we
It
literally
always
can't
changes.
use that song because Gautier has not foregone all the copyright, but he said he doesn't make profit off of it. Or something of that nature. Gautier is kind of awesome.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Huh?
Okay, we're gonna just randomize and spin this because I don't know if my brain can handle
Shuffle
it.
and go.
Just said that the creator said that they're putting it in the public domain, basically.
Did they officially?
Oh, that got so close to that. To
Oh, boy.
Halloween party.
Sorry, that
Thank
was a
you.
big Teaser.
Thank you, Halloween party. No offense, Kazakai, but jeez, that was like I don't want to try to figure that out. My brain's already burning itself on both ends.
And it does not help that I'm here.
No, it does not. But we also have a protest initiative challenge.
The Protest Initiative Challenge this week is the Protest Initiative Challenge this week is the protest. No, I'm kidding. Okay, the Protest Initiative Challenge this week is Open Door.
Ooh,
Open
Halloween
door party, you heard it here.
Open door
Let's trash
Halloween
the
party.
place.
Oh boy. No, it's okay, Kazakai. In all honesty, if we did get yours, I would definitely do my best to fulfill it to the best of its ability. You just got to admit, it's funny as all out that we get these really strange ones, and the wheel seems to always either get right, barely onto it or just teases that it's going to land on it. It's never clear off in another direction. It's always so close, and I don't know why it does that. I swear this wheel is cursed.
Because fate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
see,
it is.
the original one though was like I was thinking, like, okay, so a changeling challenges you because you got a side quest from a different thing. You know, a side quest where you just, hey, can you go do this? But in order to do this, you have to do this first.
Oh,
Wait.
The chain quest.
Side quest hell?
Chain
Yes,
que-
exactly. That's where my mind immediately went when I seen that.
Uh-huh. The changing
Go on a
changeling.
side quest, but to complete the side quest, you need to do a side quest. To complete that side quest, you need to do a side quest. To complete that side quest, you need to do another side quest.
It's the changing changeling quest. The changeling changing quest. No,
But the
the
issue is-
changing
Well, with the-
changeling. Changing
The changeling
changeling.
always moves locations too and changes themselves, so you have to go and hunt for them every single time.
Oh, and when you find them, they say, "Oh, I didn't want that. I want this, actually."
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, it's worse. They say thank you, but and then you're off in another direction.